Let the gods fall. I insist. Allow them to leave us, their tears swallowing memory and time. We were never suited for the gods. Tongues of ages, stones before the beginning, Ragnarok, a justice and an end. And so, shall America fall? Be blessed finally with breath to breathe beyond this suffocation. Who shall mourn us? Who shall mourn our fall? It will all wash away. The stones will return to silence, the rivers will return to flowing, and the night will glow again with its original darkness. We are not worth a song, or a tear. No memory should remain of this embarrassment, this sadness, this their very dream, final consumption, nihilistic depravity. Let it fall. Let them flee. I weep not now, nor shall I. I have been working on a little project to take the place of this when it is gone. We will still be here, many of us, and we shall stand together in defense and joy. We will remember how important we all are and always were. And before you or I or any of us dares to blame another, remember, it was us all along. It was our fault because we accepted it. We lived it. We were it. America. This fall deserves nothing, and neither do we, because we did nothing.
Approach governance the way that they did from the beginning. America has run its course. That's just the way it is. You have to understand, you, in America, you've never been anything but coal for the fire, fuel for someone else's engine. You're firewood to keep the rich warm.
If these even spot and complain about what's wrong, how would you make it right? People talk on and on about the big takeover. What would you do if you do take over? Is it my American-sized ego running amok yet again when I ask myself from time to time, what would I do right now if I was in somebody like the president's shoes?
Of one's whole outlook on
Not
life. That I feed the beggar, that I forgive an insult, that I love my enemy in the name of Christ, all these are undoubtedly great virtues. What I do unto the least of my brethren, that I do unto Christ. But what if I should discover that the least amongst them all, the poorest of all beggars, the most impudent of all offenders, yea, the very fiend himself, that these are within me, and that I myself stand in need of the alms of my own kindness, that I myself am the
that run
enemy
things, cheat and kill to get where they are. We got nothing but our hearts and our souls and our energy. But look what that's done as a simple farce.
It was the last gasp of America isolated from the world economy, feeling no threats. And, you know, the boom years. And,
the people in the mud for big, powerful America and shoot them for what? They never called me nigger. They never lynched me. They never put no dogs on me. They never robbed me of my nationality, raped and killed my mother and father.
The Germans invade Poland in 1939. Very shortly, this whole thing begins. So the U.S. hasn't even entered the war, and it's not really certain that they're going to. They're not making, statements to that effect. But these guys already get to work, and they more or less establish it's the War and Peace Studies Project under the State Department auspices, but it's really undertaken by some amount of State Department personnel, but mostly the Council on Foreign Relations, and it's all paid for by the Rockefeller Foundation. And so this is standard.
destroying homes. And it's the same thing they did to us. This is why we got a day of mourning. And so we got to fight to expose these atrocities. It's not over. It's not over for us, or it's not over for the rest of the world, because once they get done with Iran and Palestine and Ukraine, they're going to move to another area. They're going to try to destroy another world, take over another world, because they want to be the Aarons of the world. They want to be the super race. They want to control the whole world.